welcome back to Whispering Paths Soul Wellness. May this episode of my soul show be just what you need to learn and to grow and to flow on your soul's journey. I am Yogini Tammy, and on this episode, we're going to be talking all about taking your power back. I am a real firm believer in soulful wellness care. We all need care, and we all need to bring self-love and self-care and wellness care into every day of our life, so we can really take care of our energy bodies first, because our energy guides how our physical bodies feel. I'm here to give you knowledge in hopes that you have an aha moment of, maybe I'll try that, see how it works in my life. A wellness journey, a soul's journey, is a big puzzle. You take different pieces and you put it in, and some of the puzzle pieces fit, and it's amazing, and sometimes the puzzle piece doesn't fit, and you just let that go and you put a new puzzle piece in. Your soul wellness is constant ebb and flow. It changes, evolves, and transforms with you and helps you to elevate to the next vibration. As long as you show up, you do the work, you take the action. I cultivate Whispering Paths Soul Wellness in my life on the daily. I'm constantly changing things up. I'm constantly being very consistent with what is working to make me feel my absolute best. Soul wellness is a way of looking at the whole person, body, mind, and soul, to find a harmonious state between your whole self. It's helping you take your everyday responsibilities and handling them while also putting yourself on the list and taking care of you, and doing both simultaneously. There are 8 waves of soul wellness, and I have a board that I've created, and it shows the 8 waves: movement, practice, connection, fun, energy, work, sleep, and food. And you'll notice that there's little papers under each wave. What I do is I meditate on what I'm going to bring into my life for the week, for the next coming month, and I take the time to jot it down. So what I'm doing in my practice, I will jot down underneath the category of one of the waves. What I am doing to boost my energy, what I'm doing to have fun, what kind of food I'm putting in my body, how am I moving my body? Am I getting enough sleep? What am I doing for my sleep health? Am I getting enough connection? Am I having connection with myself? Am I having connection with others? It's so important to think about these 8 waves and how you can bring things into your life to meet these waves, which is going to boost and elevate your soul wellness. You can bring so many things into your life. There are so many things out there to try and to do and to see how it serves you. Do you have a soul wellness plan? A soul wellness plan is something that you think about, and then you write down what your vision is. How do you want to feel? You write down what you want, and then you create soul goals around it. And when you start to place action into these soul goals, you start to elevate your vibration. And when your energy is lifted, your physical body is lifted, your mental body is lifted, your whole entire body is elevated and lifted. Your soul wellness plan is your vision, and your action on it is the currency to manifest this higher, elevated vibration, a way of living where you feel ultimately so well 100% of the time. I encourage you to create a soul meeting with yourself every week. You're like, what is a soul meeting, Yogini Tammy? Well, a soul meeting is when you look at your calendar and you put yourself on the calendar and you write soul meeting, non-negotiable, and you show up for yourself and you have a seat and maybe you close your eyes, maybe not, and you ask yourself, how am I feeling? And listen truthfully how you feel. And you ask yourself what you need to do to place action to actually feel better or to continue to feel as well as you feel. Make those soul goals I was just talking about. Soul work and soul wellness, it's work. It takes dedication, it takes commitment. And that's why you gotta put yourself on the calendar and have this soul meeting with yourself. Checking in with yourself so you can evaluate what you're doing, what you're not doing, what worked this week, what didn't work this week. Maybe I wanna pair this and that together to see how it works. Maybe something I tried didn't work, so I gotta let it go. I gotta begin again. It's important to have these check-ins with yourself because life gets busy. We have lots of responsibilities. So we have to put ourselves on the list. We've got to check in with our own soul and we've got to place the action because soul work and soul wellness is a lot of work. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's a lot of work and it takes commitment. And it's your job. It's your responsibility to take action for your own wellness. You know yourself the best of anybody. And it's up to you to listen to what your soul is talking to you. Your soul is constantly talking to you, but we got to get quiet. We got to hear the whispers of our own soul. It is a great idea, though, to get support. To really surround yourself with people that are also doing soul wellness activities. People that are interested in elevating their vibration. You want to be with people that are high vibing because when they're elevated, the only way for you is to go up. Yeah, so we want to make sure that we have those supports around us that are constantly inspiring us and motivating us and that are there for us. But we always want to remember that first and foremost, our inspiration comes from our own soul. We are the anchor to our foundation, to our soul wellness. And it's amazing to also have those supports around us. So your inner soul is inspired and motivated and working with the outer inspiration and motivation. And there are days when our egos get in the way, where we have resistance. I can't do this and I can't do that because I've got this and I've got that. So when you have that support around you, hopefully you have accountability. People are saying, did you do your practice today? How's your soul wellness going? How are you feeling? So that feedback, that questioning from other people, they're really checking in because they have a deep love for you and for your soul wellness, and they want you to feel amazing. And it just helps you keep accountable. So those mornings when you wake up and you're like, I can't get on my mat, guess what? You're gonna get on your mat because you are motivating yourself, and the support that you've created is motivating and inspiring you. So I ask you today, are you giving your power away on your journey? This is huge. We're constantly giving our power away. We're constantly giving our energy away. We only have so much energy every day, so we have to choose wisely how we use it. Are you taking care of everybody else and neglecting your own self? Are you doing everything on the to-do list, but you don't even show up on the to-do list? Do you feel energetically depleted? Are you tired when you wake up in the morning? Are you giving your power away? Think about it. Think about it. Let's pause. Let's reflect. Let's reflect on our actions that are contributing to our soul wellness, or maybe the actions that are not because we're not putting action in. Are you taking the best care of yourself this year? Was your soul wellness plan effective last month? Did you have a soul wellness plan last month? Be honest and truthful with yourself. We all got to begin somewhere. And then we got to keep building, keep building, keep building. Pause and reflect and ask yourself these important questions. And are you living in this present moment? This is huge. Or are you stuck in old patterns that you did last year? We get stuck sometimes. It's normal. It's natural. Let us take a moment to think about last year. Think about last year, what we did. Think about it with a gratitude mindset. A gratitude mindset encouraging us to feel gratitude for the amazing days, the not so amazing days, the challenging times, the good times, the happy, the sad, the chaotic, the beauty, the beautiful, the a little ugly. Think of it all and have gratitude for everything, because guess what? All of those experiences make up your journey, and they're all lessons to grow and evolve and transform and flow with. As Ram Dass would say, life is an incredible curriculum in which we live it richly and passionately as a way of awakening to the deepest truths of our being. Are you using life's curriculum to learn and grow and flow? Are you using life's curriculum? There's so many things to be aware of every day. There's so many universal messages. There's so much guidance from yourself, from your soul, from people around you. Are you using life's curriculum? Every day you're being shown these lessons for continual soul growth, for elevation, for elevating your vibratory frequency, to help guide you on your soul wellness plan to take the best care of you always. So I'm encouraging you today to let go of anything that didn't serve you last year. Let it go, it's over. It's not here anymore. So let it go. Take the lessons though and move forward. Move forward. That's the only way to go. Because we're letting go of things that didn't serve us. We're letting go of the past. Take the lessons and move it forward. And remember, no mud, no lotus. The beautiful sacred lotus, it grows from the grit and the grime and the mud. It moves through all of that. Think of the mud and the grit as life's responsibilities, things you have to do, all these things that seem to be happening to you as the way we perceive it egoistically. Think about that lotus. Think about you as that lotus moving through that mud. And eventually, you have this beautiful 1,000-petal lotus. That's you, growing into the amazing you, stepping into your own soul, to your own purpose, to your own truth. As Thich Nhat Hanh says, without suffering through the mud, you cannot find the happiness of the lotus. So release unrealistic expectations of yourself. Let them go. Release being ego-focused and get into being soul-focused. Ego-focused is all about feeling lack, looking outward, it causes pain. It seeks outward recognition. Instead, move from that ego and move down into the soul and get soul-focused. When you're soul-focused, you feel abundant. You look inward for the answers. You seek inner authenticity. It's a cause of natural healing. You see life as a gift. I get to do something. You lose that I have to do it. You're drawn to a loving vibration. You have wisdom. You enjoy your journey no matter what is going on when you're soul focused. What does your soul want? What is going to set your soul on fire? When you figure out what illuminates your soul, what makes you happy, what gets you excited, do more of that on your soul's journey, on your soul wellness plan. Do you have a vision board? Every year I create a vision board. This year, my vision board is on a cork board. You'll notice it has tacks on it because guess what? When my soul plan changes and evolves and grows and flows with me, I can take the tacks off, I can take the papers off, and I can put new ones and change it up. And you'll notice in the center of my board, I have my 4 principles that I'm really working on. My home, my Whispering Path business, my practice, and going to school. And then around it, I have all the things I want to manifest. I have things I want to manifest in 2024 and 25 on this board. So I encourage you to create a vision board and to manifest a word of the year. Close your eyes. Ask yourself, what word's going to light my soul on fire? Mine is flow this year. I'm working on having that flow, that santosha, that contentment, that acceptance of whatever's coming, that it's meant to be there for some reason. I'm flowing and growing. What's your word of the year? Do you have a vision board? If you do, amazing. If you don't, it's not too late to create it. During your soul meeting every week, not every month. But if you can only do it every month, it's good to do it sometime. But I really say soul meetings, non-negotiable, every week. And it only has to be like 5 minutes of your time. It's not a big time. It doesn't take a lot of time. But get a little index card. And I call this visualization vision card. And close your eyes, move into your soul, and ask yourself, how do I want my body, mind, and soul to feel? And once your soul speaks to you, how it wants to feel, figure out the actions it would take to get there. And I want you to take one action and write it on this visualization vision card. And for the whole entire week, you work on that action. You do it every day. And if you miss a day, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Don't have judgment. Just start back up tomorrow. Then every week you'll take your card and you'll look at it and you'll see if you want to continue to do the same action. Maybe you want to add an action. Maybe you got to let an action go because it just doesn't serve you. Maybe you need to pair it with something else. But doing a visualization vision card every week is very, very helpful to keep you motivated, to keep you inspired, to keep your vibration elevating. And also during your week, have a mantra. Think of a mantra you want to say to yourself. I like to say to myself, I am healthy, I am well, all is well in my world. I love my body, and I trust its wisdom. So figure it out. It could be something like that. It could be an easy mantra like, I can, having a can-do mindset. It could be, I am love. It can be just about anything. I have joy. I am joy. Figure out a mantra and use it. And it can change from day to day or week to week, whatever's going to work. But that soul meeting is going to help ground you. It's going to help ground you so you know what kind of work you need to do to feel absolutely soulfully amazing. Remember to trust. Trust you're not alone on this journey. There are other people out there that are doing the same things as you, and we all want to connect. We want to connect and we want to vibrate and we want to elevate together. So find that connection because you're not alone. You're being guided. You're being supported. Open your soul to receive that support, that inspiration, that encouragement, that guidance. Live your truth. Do what serves you. Do what sets your soul on fire. love all over yourself. It's so important to give yourself self-love, self-care, wellness. So I encourage you to continue to find the jewels in your lotus, in your soul. Embody that sacred lotus. That moving up through the grit, the grime, flowing with what is, accepting it, and then coming out because you're doing the work, and then you're going to be a beautiful sacred lotus, blooming with possibilities, with opportunities, with elevated vibration, with energy, and it's all going to impact your whole body, mind, and soul. Embody the vibratory frequency of love always, because it is the highest vibration. Every week during that soul meeting, this is so crucial to your soul wellness plan. We want to remember to have gratitude for what was, what will be, and what is in the present moment, focusing and anchoring into this moment in time. We want to let go of the things that no longer serve us. We want to take the lessons and move forward, stronger, more elevated. We want to remember that no mud, no lotus. We want to release the ego, release those expectations, and get soul focused. Love all over yourself. Trust the process and live your truth. Always rise back up like the phoenix. The phoenix crashes and burns, but the strength is that you rise back up, you spread those wings to fly, to elevate to a higher energetic frequency. You always got to root down to rise up. You got to create that foundation. That's why you're creating a soul wellness plan. That's why you're having soul meetings with yourself to check on your own soul, to check on your actions, to see what it's benefiting, what it's not benefiting, and tweaking things here and there. But every day you wake up and you're inspired. I can do this. I can feel well. Take your power back. It's amazing to give energy out to people. It's a give and take, though. We have to have that full cup for us, and the overflow is for everybody else. So on your soul wellness plan, work on filling your cup for you. Be committed to your soul wellness and to manifest that plan of action. Give yourself soulful care every day. Let's pick our intention card today and see what our inspiration is. Realize your potential. You know what? Notice if things around you are limiting you on your soul work journey, you gotta let them go, because you have unlimited possibilities in your potential. So today, I want you to really realize your potential to create soul wellness in your life. Take back your power so you can feel absolutely energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually, just hopefully amazing. Peace, love, namaste. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste, elevated until our next soul show. And remember to take the best care of you. To learn more, go to www.whisperingpath.yoga.